I was waiting for him to do it so we could just do straight cold open about.
Welcome to the Kilometers Avatar podcast.
Isn't there a theory?
That's not what we're called, but sure.
The theory of Avatar.
We're here with
Avatar theory.
We are here with the dead last podcast about competitive Pauper.
We're dead shits talk magic cards.
That is a great name for a podcast.
If this isn't
my
all
lord,
in,
I'm never going to be able to even fucking do the intro.
Okay, sorry.
Go ahead. Officially, go.
Hello and welcome to the Common Theory, the internet's number one.
More like only.
Competitive Pauper Commander podcast. Because you have no other choice. Today we're joined by two former guests and one brand new one. So starting off with the new one. Yeah. Yay. So Magic Highness, congratulations on finally getting on our show. I know we've had this planned for like months at this point, since the very beginning. As soon as Avatar got released, I was like, we got to get you on.
Oh, yeah. Thank you for having me on this one, man. This one's near and dear to my heart.
So introduce yourself. Where can people find you online?
Okay, my name is the Magic Highness, and you can find me on all social media platforms under Magic Highness. And Highness streams on Twitch are coming back too soon. Very excited for that. So hopefully you guys can meet me on over there too.
Perfect. And then next up we have Callie Shae.
Yes, I am Callie Shae. Thank you for having me back. I'm shocked you're putting me back on Common Theory, considering Sipstream is so mythic. So.
Yeah, well, that's because you didn't enjoy edging or Spider-Man.
I'm glad to be back. I do love Avatar. I'm excited to talk and to be on with my co-host. So I feel like I'm here with the family, so I can't wait to chat Magic cards tonight.
Yeah, no, and it's super great bringing you on because I know you recently finished watching the entire series for the first time.
I did, yeah. We could get into that because I've got plenty of thoughts on that.
Perfect. And then finally introduce your own co-host, Austin the Cobbgoblin Cobb.
Yeah. Actually, no, let me bring you in for once, Cobb. The Ren Tomas series. Austin the Cobbgoblin Cobb.
Well, Kunks, thank you for letting me bully you into coming on to 3 episodes in a row for This is my 3rd set release in a row. I'm to the point where, Gator, you take a break. I'll take set releases from here on out, and we'll just go from here. Someone has to keep Kunks on his toes. Just constantly tell him all of his opinions are bad. Hi, I'm Austin the Cobbgoblin Cobb, the other half of Sipstream, and I also do videos and such on TikTok and Instagram under the Cobbgoblin.
So let's do some little quick intros too for like how you guys are doing this week. Just to like kind of bring everything home together, because we're one big giant family over on the Speakeasy server. We hang out over that's usually where you can find me online most of the time. If you don't see me active on Common Theory, I'm gonna be over there. So how have you guys been? Because Highness and Callie, I believe both of you went to EDC the last weekend.
You know what? We just want to say thank you so much for bringing out another side of our lives, because, you know, a lot of people look at us and they're like, man, they're just magic nerds. Like, no, we have many flavors.
Oh, yeah, wow. Wait out.
Like, at least once throughout the day, we talk about magic, but like, yeah, we are all...
No, we're still people at the end of the day. We have Yeah, everyone has other hobbies. Like, magic is just a small slice of it.
Just so you guys know, festivals, fairs. I think Callie and I do try to hit at least a festival or a fair probably once every 2 weeks. We've gone to some street food fairs. We've gone to tons of farmers markets. So we do all different types of things and kind of just enjoy life. I think sometimes people take it so negatively when other nerds are like, hey, go touch grass. Meanwhile, Callie and I are like, oh my God, where can we bring magic into the outside? Like, where can we go next? And actually, Callie and I have even played at different places outside. We've even done like a brewery. We've done bars, you name it. We'll go play. We'll bring cards. We'll shuffle up.
Highness is
I
my
love this.
in real life bestie, and we actually the other day, I'm going to share the story because it does tie back. Okay, so we're going to go open up a collector booster box of Avatar, and I'm like, well, we should go like set the scene somewhere, and she goes, let's do it at a tea shop, and so we go and we get Jasmine tea, and we open up Avatar together. We go through card by card, so we're very excited. We like to make it thematic.
Oh man, I had a snarky comment teed up, and that was really cute. So I'm not going to say anything more.
We shut Cobb up. Nice.
Yeah. Wow, that's like actually impressive.
I'm going to give a little how the sausages.
Are you shocked?
I am. I just took 2 damage off of that.
I'm gonna give you guys a little how the sausage is made bit. I was told before podcast that apparently I talk too much, so
at the end of this podcast.
Then they're gonna go back and watch Edge and Spidey, and they'll be like, "He does talk too much, doesn't he?"
Yeah, like I will show you the waveform process. It's gonna be like your color. Edgar's like a tiny little sliver, and I'm like negative on it. I'm like, you guys just yap over everyone.
Like, not the technological proof. That's crazy.
Well, first off, both you and Edgar had great takes. He just agreed with me, and you said bad takes. That's why you got the negative numbers.
First of all, that's how Edgar gets in trouble by agreeing with you.
All we've learned so far in this podcast is don't agree with Cobb. That's it.
Yeah, and that we're all good friends, and so we're just like to chat.
I mean, I was so ready to tee up, and I was like, I can't wait to listen to this episode of Common Theory. 2 small town girls go to a big city, but then you talked about the tea thing, and I was like, oh, that's pretty sweet. I can't just hop in immediately.
You can't make fun of them. They went to they go to farmers markets. They do small town things in big cities because it's fun.
Farmers markets have never been a classic staple of a small town. That is like
First of all, I live in a small town. My small town is like 30 million people.
You live in Miami.
Wow, we're just straight doxing them now. That's.
Well, everyone knows where me and Gator live. We talk about it all the time.
Oh, yeah, okay.
Whoa. I was not asked about how my week was. I was too busy riffing.
Fine. You know what, Austin? How's your week?
It's been better. I had car issues. And that's about it.
Is he done yet?
I had something else.
Oh, what?
My week's been all right. My car blew up.
My grandmother died. It's just not good over you guys.
I had a good week. Everyone died.
I was like just waiting right now for just to drop some big bombshells on you guys for the first time ever. No, we're good. Let's just roll into this. I hate it here.
Who takes defense? Who loves this card so much? Yeah, let's hear it.
Yeah, because I saw you guys were playing the crap out of Jumpstart. And it was like a perfect card.
It's amazing in a 1v1 situation. I mean, in the future, I will learn that this is a great card in the 1v1 situation. I know a lot of people probably expected me to talk about
I've already posted that we played it together. It's literally
good. Okay, so we have... I have played this card. It's great.
You're tagged. You didn't watch my video.
Anyways...
I think my only detriment is not standard.
You would think that being with your bestie, like your notifications from them would, lessen because they're like down the hall. Mine have drastically increased.
Weird.
Oh yeah, you guys are tagged everywhere.
Like, did you see I tagged you?
I'll be beside her on the couch and I'll be like, hey, look at that TikTok I just sent you.
As if I didn't hear the sound sitting right next to me.
I do that shit to my wife all the time, and then I have to drag her to open up the app, go look at the thing I sent you. Yep. And she still doesn't watch it.
That's just called being married. Are you guys discovering married life?
Kind of.
Yeah.
All right, so back to Aang's defense. I just like it says draw a card.
It's not standard, is it? It's just because it's
no. This is Eternal.
Yeah, so my only issue with it is not standard because I think it's fantastic. Otherwise, I was like, it's a cantrip. You get the 2 +2/+2. It's fantastic.
But we're talking Pauper right now.
I know, and I wish I could just play this lovely Pauper card in standard.
Actually, I
It's
wish
a great card.
it should have
Literally,
been.
for one, you get a card. It's kind of nice to also kind of buff up some of your blocking creatures, which also means in the event that you do have a full hand, you play this on someone else's turn when you're blocking, which means you can start your turn with 8 cards in hand. 10 out of 10, I love those options. I love that ability.
Oh my god, I'm really glad.
Yeah, I don't think you start off
went
with 8
back.
cards because it's a 1-for-1.
I'm really glad someone went back and just explained what cantrip was.
Yeah,
So sorry.
that's all right.
I'm sorry. We're allowed to dunk on me, and I can't just dunk back.
No, you can't dump that. That was definitely understood. You're supposed to keep your opinions to yourself.
Oh my god. All right, so next up is Path to Redemption.
Cannot
Yeah,
wait
I
to see the
think
numbers
this
on
is
the
the-
worst competitive Pauper.
I think this is the cleanest removal spell that White has access to in Avatar. What is this? It's pacifism, right? So it's got a downside, but like 2 mana to deal with basically anything. I think that's great. 10 out of 10 card.
Yeah, and then pay an extra 5 to really get rid of it.
Look, this is fantastic. The only
I hate anything that enchants, though. As like if this card was against me, I'd be pissed. I'd be very upset.
Oh,
I wouldn't be because my
So
activate
it's only a
ability
good
still
card for
work.
Callie.
so
Only
no
good
one
ones in
show
my
her
hand.
no one show her ley line binding because that shit sucks.
Well, it's like
this.
this really makes me mad. It's like Imprisoned in the Moon or like your Oubliette. It's like anything that enchants and like knocks your creature out, I think is so good.
This doesn't even knock it out. That's the funny thing. It just stops it from attacking or blocking. All of your abilities still work.
This is actually I like
Right.
this, and the only downside is you can still use abilities. So tapped abilities. I wish you couldn't make it tapped, but then again, it would be more than 2 mana. This is good for just. I wish it had flash too, but then I'm like that wouldn't be make it a common either.
But as someone who does nothing but combat damage in her decks, like I would hate to see this coming.
Oh, fair. Yeah, because like maybe in 2036 we'll see a version of this in this exact card, but with flash, with how they're pushing stuff. But
Sure.
Oh man, if the flash would be just frustrating.
yeah. All right. So next up, Kyoshi Warriors. It's a 4 mana 3/3 that says whenever ETBs create a 1/1 white ally creature token. So for 4 mana, you're getting a 4/4 basically, split between 2 bodies. This is not terrible.
I think it's booty.
I think it's great. I think it's awesome.
I think it's too slow. I mean, for what it does, but
But there's so much ally support in Avatar, so to have 2 allies, you
Yeah,
know, for the
that's where I
cost
was
of
getting.
4. Yeah, like
And
you're
yeah.
it's ally
there's so
support.
actually, Cobb. Here's a funny thing for you. Didn't you stop playing around Scourge? Isn't that when like all the ally stuff happened?
Sure, and yeah, like right before Scourge happened.
Yeah, like so you already know that your girl Lin Civi. Oh no, never mind. Lin Civi cares about rogues, or is it allies? I totally forgot. Either way, there's a million ally support.
Also, it's the Kyoshi Warriors. Like, come on.
I will say, flavor wise, I like this card. I just wish it wasn't 4 mana.
I believe every single one of you love this card. Yip yip. So
Yeah.
Oh,
for you two who have actually played this card, how fun is it to actually cast this spell?
Incredibly fun. Because not only do you get to do a little combat trick, you get to say yip yip when you cast it.
So how fast is it on the miles per hour meter?
Well, it's all my favorite things, right? It's a big beast, it's flying, and it's a combat trick. I think
it's a
taking
big
people down with fires-
beast. Put respect on his name. That's Appa, okay?
It's a big
That's Appa. And when you go yip yip, Appa goes from about 0.5 miles an hour to 1 mile an hour.
And he goes flying.
Okay, so it's not maximum miles per hour.
It's
Got it.
funny. It's good. I mean, this card's incredible.
I love that they didn't just name this one an instant, though. I do want to point that out. The fact that they slapped lesson on it in Avatar is actually super helpful. You'll start to kind of see some of those lines where you can stack your lessons, or the amount of lessons is really important. So the fact that you're getting a lesson at a 1 white pip drop is really nice. And then also, like, just making certain things fly is sometimes the difference between winning and losing any match. Just having some flyers is really nice. So I do like this one.
Yeah, it's super nice to just go, before blockers, make it fly.
Mm-hmm.
I absolutely love this card, and I'm glad this is our first lesson because I think the name of the game throughout the rest of the Avatar series is going to be lessons. Lessons are the name of it.
Lessons in your graveyard.
So lessons in your graveyard, using lessons, everything about lessons. is going to be changing up with Avatar, and I'm finally able to use all the Strixhaven cards that I've had beforehand. So this is really cool.
I can't wait until they change the rules so you can actually have a lesson board on the side.
Also, like this feels like a white shore up, which is even more important. The only thing that's missing is untap it, but I think we're gonna have another card and we can talk about that. That's a different color shore up. But this is
no, that's just actual shore up again.
Yeah,
that's a second shore up that they print, but we'll get to it soon.
But it's cards you were already playing. Boom! Now it's a lesson.
Yeah, now it's a lesson, and now it's about to learn something. You know.
Yeah. So those are already great. So next lesson, Eloquentia.
Cobb and I love this card.
Love it.
Love it.
Do you know what I love about it? It just says counter target spell. No other card restriction. It's like it's like a spell pierce, but actually better.
And what do we learn? We're putting a lesson in the graveyard.
Yeah, we'll see a payoff for that soon.
Lesson in the graveyard, possibility of pulling it from outside the game. Like I'm all about learning.
Yeah, early game. I think this answers pretty much everything. I don't think you can ask much more out of a 2-drop.
No, and like even late game, if people tap out way too hard, you just go, "Oh no, screw you."
Yeah.
like spell pierce gets people. Mm-hmm. That's why Daze is still good.
I'm definitely countering Yip Yip with Eloquentia.
Oh my lord!
I would have some choice words with you, Miss Ma'am, if you did.
Yeah.
No.
You're still getting a lesson in your graveyard. It's fine.
You heard it here, folks. We got some thirsty ladies on this podcast. All right, next card.
Octopus form. Another lesson.
Oh, it's
so here's a shore up, but it's a lesson, so it's automatically better. Again, it's so crazy that this is the second shore up that they printed this year alone. Because the first one is Magic Dampener, and now we have shore up. So
I saw this. I was like, oh, it's shore up. I got untap, hexproof. I'm here for it. +1/+1. Yeah, we're good.
Untap it.
Like
untap it too.
I fucking love shore. That's already the best thing ever for the Simic untapper decks. Mm-hmm. Which all pretty much win by untapping land untappers and then retapping them down, so you're generating infinite mana through Freed from the Real or other cards like Freed from the Real.
I can't believe Freed's still a common. That still baffles me, but all right.
Also, this artwork, they nailed it. This is exactly what it looks like in the show. It's beautiful.
And they didn't use a crappy screenshot.
It's a flavor win. Yeah. All for it.
Yeah.
We're not are we going to have to unpack this hot topic for a second?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm going to just be so for real. I saw all of Airbender, all of Avatar, right? In the most grainy version possible. There was this little behind every episode where it's like zzz, because it was all on a big box TV. So I am A-okay with fuzzy screenshot art because that is actually its true original form. If it would have been crispy clear, it would have been cool. But like there is definitely that side of nostalgia to all those screenshots. So respect the names, man. Respect them.
All right, fine. That's acceptable.
In 2025, I don't like it.
I'm gonna get in so much trouble for the next few words come out of my mouth. Man, sorry for growing up poor. I don't know. Like, so next move. Let's move on here.
No, it's this one.
Like this card exists.
People are memeing the heck out of this card. They're holding it up to their faces and making videos. Like it's the funniest thing ever. Because what is this? People on Blue Sky are like shrinking the face and like making the face.
No, they're
bigger.
Enlarging it. They're making the face
bigger.
I love
They're like for every like I'll make the face bigger.
Yeah,
it's a meme.
I think this card is absolutely terrible.
Actually, can you do you have access to that Blue Sky post? Do you think we can pull it up?
No, but look at all of them.
It's gonna take a while. I'll send it to you.
They all have this aura. They all have this very grainy picture-esque version of them, and I think that when we're looking at Magic cards, a lot of us wanted to go from the older, darker colored cards into these brighter, easier to see, easier to capture on camera cards. And I feel like maybe that's where people are kind of getting this idea that Magic cards have to be perfect. But this is true original nostalgia. This is what it looks. This looks better than it did on my screen when I was 10 years old. Actually, I was probably 12 years old when this came out.
What do you think about Blasphemous
Not
Act,
this card.
Not this one. Blasphemous Act. Pull up Blasphemous Act.
All right, hold on. Let me pull up Andy taking a shit.
Is this the quality of your show, Highness?
Actually, this was episode 1. This is just what he looked like. Constant fog.
Like, what is that? That's horrendous.
I think probably my hottest take on this entire pod is going to be Spider-Man did it better because at least it used actual comic book art.
Well, it scans at a higher resolution. So what I was saying in the server before is that Avatar: The Last Airbender was created was all digital art because it's all painted digitally. So it caps out at 720p. So when you try to scan it back in and like take a screenshot and try to zoom in, it doesn't look good no matter what you do.
That's why I said
there is one very, very pretty bonus sheet here. I believe it's called.
No, don't do it. Don't do it. Don't do the bit.
Do it. Send it.
I think Coma Cosmos Serpent got something. If I am remembering,
it's a big sea monster.
Maybe the monstrous serpent action. Now that
I've never heard.
Actually,
So,
I agree with
Callie,
Highness. This is the best shit ever.
All right. So I've never heard of Coma. Could you please explain to me Coma?
Yeah, Coma Cosmos Serpent. It's a 7-drop. This is my pet deck. This is my number 1 commander. So the spell cannot be countered. And then at the beginning of each upkeep, I get a 3/3 coil. Now with these coils, I can sack them and I can tap down anything that you have. Or I can sack one and make Coma indestructible. It's an incredible card. And this is flavorful. This is beautiful. And it's the best thing Avatar could have done in this set.
I actually don't even remember this scene in Avatar, but I knew you were excited about it, and I was excited for you.
It's in the 2nd season.
I mean,
somewhere.
Yeah, I think you're wrong. I think this is the best thing they could have done.
All right, so on theme of tapping things down, Callie, I believe this was your card that you wanted to talk about.
Yeah.
Rowdy Snowballers.
Yeah, Rowdy Snowballers. I think this is incredible. I think it's my favorite card in blue, actually, in all of Avatar. So when this creature enters, tap target creature an opponent controls and put a stun counter on it. And it costs 3. It's an ally, so we've been talking about ally support and how important that is. And then you take a creature out for 2 turns. I don't think it gets any better than that. It's flavorful too. This scene was super beautiful in Avatar. Watching them play snowballs at the water tribe, right? So I like it. I think this is.
Was that before or after the gun?
It's a flashback. It's like a flashback to like very early days in the show.
The gun demon. I think it's good. I like how it's 3 mana because if it was anything else, it would be literally Floodpit Drowner, which has flash too. I wish there was a little more support behind it because Floodpit Drowner also has vigilance and flash. But like I do believe Rowdy Snowballers, like in order to make it a little bit better, just give it flash or vigilance. I don't know, one of the two. But
I think it's very aggressive in this set too, uncharacteristically aggressive.
It is good. It's just I wish it was doing more, but I also realize it is a common, and the card I just referenced was an uncommon.
Cobb, here, how about this make you feel better? After you cast Jackal, this is the perfect 3-drop.
Yes, 100%. It's for Simic aggro. This is great for Simic aggro.
It's exactly 2.
It's
exactly 2 power. It's 3 mana.
And it actually only Jackal only cares about the mana cost. So if you hit turn 1 Llanowar, the first turn is Llanowar Elves, to double up your Llanowar Elves. Turn 2, you Floodpit Drowners, you double up your Floodpit Drowners. Turn 3, Rowdy Snowballers. You've tapped them down essentially, effectively for the rest of the game, and then you can just hit them with the Ouroboros on the turn 4.
No, I thought he had Evolve. That's why the 2/2 matters.
No, it's a mana cost.
Oh, okay. Why did I think he had Evolve?
Is there a world where we care enough to just like flicker the heck out of this card and just stacks the whole table down?
Okay, so popping in as the resident green player, yeah, that scares the bejeebas out of me. Like the fact that this is just a 3 cost, that's where I'm at. Like it's one thing to get a 3 cost to get a 3/3 creature. I get that this is a 2/2, so everyone's like, oh well, that compensates for it. But like to be able to just tap something, if I felt like this would have been a more even card, being a 3-drop for a 2/2 with just tapping something down one time. The fact that you're now also slapping on the stun counter, I feel like is a lot. To be honest, I feel like this is a little too much, especially for a common card.
I think for 3 mana, I think it's perfect.
Yeah, I think at 3 mana, 2/2 stun is fine.
Because right now
you just don't like stun.
Because there's
I don't. Stun is awful. Because
there's currently a 2/1 2 mana Flash Vigilance that taps and adds a stun.
I have trauma about that. I think that I need to go talk to a therapist about.
Yeah.
So welcome back to Weekly Therapy Wednesday. Let's unpack that.
Yeah, if anything, Highness is deal with exposure therapy with coma.
100%. You might be my best friend, but Lord, you give me so much trauma.
But you do know Innkeeper's Talent exists as a green player, and 3 mana isn't hard to come by.
Well,
So how about
100%.
So how about firebending? I'm excited to talk about firebending.
Therapy of the day is just how to beat my best friend at her own deck.
It's called Innkeeper's Talent.
I know that, but like I do be only running that like in one of my green decks though. I don't know.
Seems inefficient.
It does
way
seem
more
inefficient of me. But also all my green decks are different, right, Kate? They can all be the same, but they can all fear blue the same. Okay? Mm-hmm. They can do that.
We'll talk about a little mouse good tool once we get to hybrid mana. But for right now, let's talk about Azula on the Hunt. Cobb, I believe you made a long video about firebending and how you can make a crap ton of mana just for attacking.
You have to do. Yes, I am an Ishin player. I actually made 2 different videos about how to firebend for a shit ton of mana. Not on specifically on Azula on the Hunt. I do love firebending because it encourages combat tricks, and I think a lot of us need to be working more towards combat tricks, especially when we get that free mana that's like just frees up. When it comes towards a PDH commander, I think firebending command zone, and then just a constant clue generator for that card draw. Yeah.
I was going to say she's just mono black.
Oh, she is mono black. Yeah, she is mono black, which is even great because remember, reminder text, those 2 fire symbols are just reminder text.
Yeah.
But having that 2 mana just coming out every time you attack, which you can crack that clue and draw the card, you're essentially losing a life for a card, and that's so mono black.
It really is. Yeah. Because like all mono black decks all have to play Night's Whisper, Dust Legion Zealot, Phyrexian Rager, all the cards that say ETB, lose 1 life, draw a card. So Azula just does the same thing.
I was literally just going to say I think the important thing here is this mana lasts until end of combat. And I say that because there will be people misplaying this because I misplayed it when I first started. Only until the end of combat, I think is very important.
You're right, and which is luckily because you now have something to use that 2 mana on immediately if you don't have anything in your hand.
Because like the fact that combat has 5 different steps in it, and you would normally lose this between going from declare attacker steps to the declared blocker step. So it lasting all of combat is great.
No notes. I like it. Great mono black card for your mono black PDH deck, especially if you need card draw, which almost all decks.
I mean, it would be your commander.
So what? Yeah, it would be your commander. But I'm saying what all decks need. Almost every deck I've ever played needs a little more card draw.
Sure.
I realize this is the only black card we're talking about. The only mono black card.
Yeah, really? Sweet.
I mean, it's fine. I don't think there's that many other strong mono black cards. They're all like black X cards.
No, I wanted to talk about one. I wanted to talk about Swamp Snare's Trap. I think it's the most efficient, like, black common removal.
I like how Kunks' favorite way of finding said card.
It's right there. Down. You passed it.
Actually, I want to talk about Julie.
You passed it. Go down.
Nah,
right there.
I'm
Swamp Snare Trap. It's right there. Yeah. This, I think it's incredible. I think it's the best removal spell common in black in Avatar. Costs 1 less to cast, but targets a creature with flying. Enchant creature gets -5, -3.
More than Gravikill?
Yeah.
More than Deadly Precision?
No, I don't like Deadly Precision. I don't like any of the Bone Shard variants. I never liked any of those cards. I hate everything that says Sorcery Speed. Actually, I can't identify this card because it's Sorcery Speed. Sorry.
Wow.
And I just killed her.
Yeah, Jesus.
Is Deadly Precision a common?
Yes.
Okay.
You featured it on your video.
Okay. I didn't know it was common.
Yeah, it's a Bone Shards.
Yeah, I think I literally said this is one of
the
black cards.
sack. Yeah. No, I think Swamp Snare is better.
I think they're equally bad.
You think it's bad?
I think they're equally bad because this one costs 3 mana to kill anything with like 3 or less toughness. The other one is sorcery speed.
Or it's 2 mana, right? If you're targeting flying, so it could just be a 2-drop. I think we're learning. I really like things that enchant.
I thought
you said you didn't. Yeah.
I like to play them. I don't like them played against me, is what I said.
Yeah, but unfortunately, it has our best boy Appa being snared up. So I think this is a bad card to begin with. So.
Oh, you know what card I really like then?
Yes.
Fair. It's fair. There's the Heartless Act.
Yeah, here you go. Here's the Heartless Act.
Boom. Also, bad card. Just.
I think
card.
so. Heartless Act. I think it's actually really good in limited because it's 2 mana.
First off, I think it's a fantastic card in limited, but it's got Appa snared up, and that's no good.
Nah, I'm totally fine with it. The art,
that
the art has no emotional effect on me.
Have you seen
I
Avatar,
think.
Kunks?
Yeah, I have. I fucking love that show.
Oh,
So you know what's really great? This is where Kunks finally really displays how much Tylenol his mom had when she was pregnant with him.
I think
So
something
it's-
really cool about Universes Beyond is like
Just
it either gets
rambling
people-
over that one.
Shut the fuck up! I'm talking. What was that? That's what we're talking about, Cobb.
So you
Literally, I
remember that
was in the
discussion?
middle of a sentence and you interrupted me. This is what we're talking about. Editor, cut the F word. I didn't say it.
No, leave this in.
Oh, Highness, you can curse as much as you want. Everyone. It's okay.
Forget it. What I was saying wasn't important.
Either way, negative cards against Appa, terrible. The card's functions, not so bad. Not so bad.
So
for
something that I
limited.
love about Universes Beyond is how it brings other IPs into Magic, and you
I love
can use
that it
the emotional.
either brings new people into Magic or it brings Magic people into the UB. So like I had never watched Avatar until I heard it was going to Magic, and now all of a sudden I'm an Avatar fan. I just want to bring up the fact that it's cool that it works both ways. In fact, Final Fantasy got me into Final Fantasy, and Avatar got me into Avatar. And I don't really care about Spider-Man, but like it made me.
I was gonna say Spider-Man got nobody nowhere.
Yeah, Spider-Man.
So
I like
It
Spider-Man.
did less of it for sure.
I really enjoy Spider-Man, but that's also because
Said no one
Yeah,
ever, Punks. No.
I like Spider-Man.
Oh my god. Who invited them on the podcast? Honestly.
I like
I have
Into
no
the
clue.
Spider-Verse, but they're like, but I'm not like I was in love with it.
yeah, unlike other people that we know, but like
Now I
that's
play
a
the
different, that's a different
critically
story.
acclaimed MMORPG Final Fantasy 14. That's free up until level 79.
Oh.
Oh, hey, Callie, as your manager, I just got a ding from Square Enix. That paycheck just dropped. You're good to go.
All right, perfect. Because we can now just replace her with one of these. Judy, one of many. I'm only putting this card solely for flavor. I love the fact that it's a named card, right? Not legendary.
Mm.
And what she does is you sacrifice another creature or artifact, make a token copy of her. I think flavorfully this card's fucking perfect.
I do like that it is also a named character that's not legendary. I think that we got kind of sick in the head when Final Fantasy came out because contractually every single card that was a character had to be legendary, and that just surplused the heck out of our legendary creatures. So I also appreciate that we're going back to normal.
It happened as well with Spider-Man. Like you couldn't name a certain villain without calling them legendary, and so this is good. I actually also like just her effect. For as a PDH commander, just be able to come out real quick, and then being able to that one tap surveil, and then start creating a token that's a copy of another token, and you're in black. So how many tokens do you really have? Like you can
A lot.
You can pump up a skeleton army real fast.
I played this card against Highness when we drafted. So we actually did a draft of Avatar, and this was kind of the card that I didn't win, but it did keep me in the game a lot longer than it should have.
Yeah, because Surveil just lets you filter through your deck, especially when you have like 5 or 6 copies of her. You're off. You're off to the races. All right, so for the first red card, Lightning Strike. Callie, I believe you wanted to talk about this card, even though it's been printed in standard and has been standard legal for like the past decade or so.
Yeah, but it's Azula.
You know what?
Of course, this is a good card. It's an incredible card. We gotta talk about it. It's Pauper.
You know what? It gives you something to do with firebending.
Yeah, no notes.
Yeah. No notes. Yeah, incredible card. You know what this does.
Yeah, we're never
Matt.
going to get Lightning Bolt in standard again. It's not
Man.
20. It's not 2020 anymore.
Man,
Sorry, 2012.
I remember when I started playing standard again. I saw that the Lightning Strike came back in W United, and then it just came back again. Wow, man. It's good. It's a good card. Good card is good.
Next up, this one's for you, Cobb. Chicky Chicky Boom Boom Man.
Cobb, is that you on the card?
Yeah, it is me. Like, don't you know my gigantic frame and that Dorito shaped body that I have, full of flame
And his third eye.
Yeah, I like him. He's expensive for red, but I do like his ability that comes up on when it's like you destroy target permanent while he attacks. That's not, and then basically you either choose to destroy a permanent, or you have to like take his damage. So there's just a lot going on.
I just wish he had trample. The great thing is you can punch one player and blow up a permanent on someone else's board.
Then if they don't do it, they still have to take damage from him. So it is. I think other than the fact that he's 5 mana, I think he's pretty ridiculous and is going to do well in a deck built around combat tricks.
Yeah, I don't think 5 mana is a problem. Callie plays a mono red commander that costs 7 mana.
Literally,
No,
it's Combustion Man.
Next.
The Avatar's alive. I want you to find him and end him. That was not a good Zuko voice. Like, you get the point.
But you get the point.
Cool.
I agree with
Yeah, it's
Cobb.
fine.
First time ever in my entire life. I agree that this definitely is a great red themed deck. Love the little combat tricks. I like sharing the hurt. Oh, 10 out of 10 for this one. I get that he's 5, but I agree that Cobb is like the theme of this deck would be great. I think everyone should build it.
Combat tricks, constantly attacking, and it's just mono red aggressive. I like it.
All right. Next up, Fire Nation Cadets. This creature has fire bending too, as long as you have a lesson card in the grave, and then 2 mana, 2 generic for fire breathing.
Yeah,
I
which
think
we
this
know
is
how
online,
easy
right?
it is.
Lessons in the graveyard, fantastic, and then 2 mana, so you can start putting more lessons in the graveyard.
Or you could just start powering it up, because that's the main thing that I really love about most of these firebenders, is that the cheap ones just have fire breathing like this, which is just sink all of your available mana into it and just give it power.
I like about this card is that as a common for 1 mana, the ability isn't only once per turn.
Oh yeah, because it's fire breathing. That's how they all work.
Yeah.
It would suck if it was just like capped at, you can only do this once per turn. Like, why would you do this? Why are we Yu-Gi-Oh-fying Magic? I always hated the 1 turn restriction.
I don't play you.
All right, Callie, this one's all yours. Fire bending.
5 seconds. Just because I'm dumb and I don't play red. So because of firebending the way that it's written, if you give yourself more combat turns, you get to continually make the red mana.
Only
you get it per trigger.
Yeah, only if you don't go outside of only as long as that combat turn does not end, which I don't think there's currently.
No, that's what I'm saying. So you get 1 combat turn, you make the 2, right? But if you are able to give yourself another combat turn, on that other combat turn, you get to make an additional 2. Like if you get
because it's an attack trigger.
Yes.
Okay, thank you.
But you don't get to carry. You don't get to carry on that.
No, it doesn't stack from 2 to 4 to 6. It'll just be like 2 here, 2 here, 2 here. That's fine.
Yes.
But the fact that you can do that, my eyes are wide open.
Yeah, so like something in like Najila, your set, because Najila will just create herself a shit ton of additional combats.
Firebending student is sick. I think Cobb's also going to want to talk about this. But yeah, basically it's got prowess. So whenever you cast a non-creature spell, it gets +1/+1 until end of turn. Okay. And then we're beefing it up. And it has Firebending X where we beefed it up. Like, this card is incredible.
The great thing is that Firebending X, you don't get X until you're done resolving the card. So you can go attack trigger, Firebending, play a shit ton of spells right behind it. All right, probably it's now like a 5/2.
Ben Bateman showed a 3-turn win with Firebending Student. That's still standard legal currently. I think this card's gonna just wreck.
Is Monastery Swiftspear still standard legal?
I think it just popped off of standard. It is out of standard currently. So we just got a non-haste version of Monastery Swiftspear.
You know what? I think that's totally fine because Monastery Swiftspear is busted as hell.
I get that, but this card is also busted too. I think it's gonna, like I said, I think it's gonna start wrecking formats that have been dominated by RDWs. Because we're now in rares, so we're not talking Pauper. I think this is going to be a domination force. I love it. Can't wait to play it.
I was going to say one of the reasons this one piqued my interest would be for modern. I'm going to be honest. It and a few little friends, I feel like could probably do a pretty good win. I did not even know about Ben Bateman's turn 3 win. Will go look at that. I think this will be fun.
Basically, you give it the chomp down effect from Lost Caverns of Ixalan, giving it +2/+2. And then that makes it a 4/4 going into attack, and you get extra 4 mana to just go pump it up even greater. And then you fling it at the very end, and it's a win.
So it's like Tifa, but red.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Next up, we have Origin of Metal Bending. This card's is like a functional reprint of like a million other cards because it says was put a +1/+1 counter on target creature control. It gains indestructible until end of turn. But the big but is it also says destroy target artifact or enchantment, which Gator and I were actually talking about it this morning, and we actually value the modal naturalize a lot. Because it lets us blow up a street urchin from Aaron Street Urchin, lets us blow up Freed from the Real, and just lets us blow up other problematic artifacts like Ashnod's Altar.
I think a modal lesson is wonderful. I'm here for that. Like, I was like, I'm just coming off of Spider-Man being like, choose one or both. I'm like, for 2 mana. I was like, no, wait, this is 2 mana. Like, this is great. You get the options. I like it. It's either a combat savior or a Cauldron Destroyer, so I'm here for it.
Oh, you guys not going to say anything about it?
As a green player, I've seen this card a lot, actually. It's a great card, but...
I was like, is someone else going to talk about this?
Yeah, like, I thought you guys would fucking love the +1/+1 counter.
But, okay, but, like...
I love a +1/+1 counter.
But, like, I hate to say this, but how many cards do this? I mean, the only thing I'm going to give it as a plus here is the fact that it is also a lesson. Okay?
Yes.
I'm going to give it that it's a lesson. And right now, that is huge. 10 out of 10. But the fact that you guys are dropping something for 2, I want to say anywhere from like 2, maybe 3 drops. You have quite a few options that do the exact same thing. So.
As an instant, and also.
It destroys the enchantments I hate so much.
Well, no, but that's very common for a green instant to do. And sword,
right. Yeah, but there's no naturalize that also gives
options
a
are
counter.
available on a lot of cards. Like I said, the only positive here is that this is officially a lesson now.
No. The important thing is that they're together.
But they are together on a lot of cards. Yeah, you get to choose one, but like those 2 options are on quite a few green cards.
I'll put it this way: I like this almost better than Bushwhack. So, like, no, as a common instant. This is good. It's either a combat trick or it's definitely a combat trick too, because you can take away that enchantment that's like, giving.
I feel like this is heavily expected. Okay, I feel like this is heavily expected to be in a green player's hand.
I feel like
you would think that, right?
Constantly.
No, I was gonna say it's like you would think that, right? But I've seen so many I've been in so many casual tables where the green player just does not have a naturalize or does not have a disenchant. I'm like, you're in green and. This is literally what you're supposed to do.
Okay, well, also, I'd like to remind everyone how many cards are in our decks doesn't mean it's in our hand, okay? So I do have to say a lot of people get pissed off when I cannot destroy an enchantment or an artifact, and they're like, save the game! And I'm like, I have 6 cards! But...
And 5 of them are Besagers.
Well, 5 of them are mana dorks.
There's something I want to point out about this card as well. Do you guys think like the Earth Tribe symbol there looks like the Among Us guy?
He's right there.
I think it looks just like the Among Us guy, and I cannot unsee it.
I'm literally right there. Don't you see the little flamingo?
Yeah, look, it's identical. It's literally Among Us.
That is crazy. I love you so much. You know what? That's what makes this card great. It has an Among Us person on it.
It has so many layers to it. Like, yeah, I just wanted to throw in an additional one.
Oh, yeah.
Also, it's metal bending. The most metal moment in all of Avatar was that moment.
I agree
Top
that the
realizing that
card
there's
itself
earth
is
inside of metal
great.
and
The
Literally.
magic portion of the card is average. The only thing that makes that better is that it's a lesson. But I love the card. I love
I
its
still
purpose and
disagree.
art.
I'd rather have a contingency plan. So
Yeah.
But that's the thing. What I'm saying though is there are so many common and maybe common, maybe uncommon, because I can't like specifically picture the cards. But those two options, being on a green card or on many a card.
Yeah, but
That's
they're
not
on
special or
separate
new.
cards, not on the same card.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay, you know what I'm going to be doing all night tonight? I'm going to be finding these cards and sending them into DMs to you, bitches. I mean,
Please, that'll be your homework for tonight.
Great, can't wait.
All right, so I want to start an argument with you guys. Okay. I've been playing Magic since 2000 and since 2003, since original Mirrodin block. I was there at the start of Hybrid Mana. I'd never cared about color identity. So when the whole argument came back up with the Commander format panel, when they said, "Oh yeah, we can just put Hybrid Mana in whatever we want because it makes sense in other formats. We should just do the same over here." I was like, "Cool! It lets me play more cards in my deck." And then everyone had their panties in a twist. Mm-hmm. I want to know how you guys feel about it.
I think that we should keep the rules as they are. I do think it's an unnecessary change. I think that you should keep your hybrid mana out of my monocolored deck. I think that the rules are what they are, and I just think it's an unnecessary change.
I personally, as long as the only hybrid mana color symbols and casting cost, I'm fine with it. It doesn't really matter to me. But I've also accidentally built a few different decks that literally had hybrid mana in them for monocolor. I was like, what do you mean I can't use this? But that was just because it was my initial beginning playing Magic to do that.
I just don't think there's any reason to mess with color identity at this point.
As long as it doesn't mess with the color pie, I'm fine with it.
Yeah. Well, it's every color kind of does a little bit of everything now. Right?
Yeah, I was going to say the color pie hasn't really existed in 10 years.
I know it exists a little bit, but as long as it doesn't directly violate the color pie. But yes, I get what you're saying.
Nothing violates the color pie anymore.
This by the way,
I see what you're saying though. Putting
if this was a red black card and I saw you play this in an Izzet deck, I'd get a little upset.
I'm thinking of new Magic players and all Magic players teaching. I think it's a silly thing to just change out of the blue when we can't even keep up with the mechanics because there's 8 sets a year. I think it's a silly change.
I'm gonna have to disagree completely. I think it's amazing. I think hybrid mana is great as long as it's only in the casting cost. I don't think hybrid I don't believe that a hybrid mana card that has costs where it's specific to the color. If that color does not exist in your deck, then you can't. But that was probably the most exciting moment when I dove into Modern and was like, wait, I can put any color in here and nobody's going to tell me I can't. And the freedom I felt from that. I will say I think it's just one more thing that we have to teach to new players, but also they don't come with all of our habits currently. So when you do teach someone how to play Modern or Standard or whatever, and it's they don't have the color identity already as a part of the rules, they're already consuming it that way. So I feel like new players are going to consume it the way we teach it to them. But from my perspective, like I said, I'm a mono green player at heart. That's where I thrive. I think my little tism tick would be irritated if this Izzet card was in a Jund deck. That would probably frustrate me. But I think it's just giving us more freedom to be more creative. And also, like I said, for me being a mono green player, it does allow me to reach out a lot more. Green is a great support color, and I stand by that. It's very hard for it to stand independently. And so this kind of allows us the ability to maybe dive in and kind of breach some of those gaps that I specifically see in green. I don't feel like blue ever needs to reach out into anything else. I feel like that would be the only color to be no, stay in your own zone. But that's just because I don't like blue. But yeah, I'm actually really excited about this. I love the freedom. I like the ability to kind of grow into something new. It could be that I've been playing for so long that I just want something new to grasp onto, just not outside of new sets coming out. So I don't know. I'm totally here for it. I am.
The only time I will disagree with any of this is when you decide to start messing around with hybrid mana with Phyrexian mana. Because
no, those are two separate things. Phyrexian mana will always be whatever that color is.
I agree. I agree with that. Phyrexian mana.
If you let me play Gut Shot,
totally different like sector.
Yeah, if you let me play Gut Shot, Get Probe, and Dismember in any deck, that's it. This game's over. I'm playing all of them.
I just think like playing this card in Kuja like makes no sense to me.
Why? It's part red.
That's what I'm saying. Like, because it's blue, though, like I just feel like it goes against like everything that Commander makes Commander different. Right? Like,
do you have thrill of
so important.
Do you have thrill of possibility in Kuja?
I'm talking about the fact that it has a blue.
No, because this is.
I got it.
No, because that's a 1-for-1. I need actual card draw.
Like if they change it, like is this going in Kuja? Absolutely, but I very much dislike that there's a blue pip on it. I think that should stay as a deck.
It has to have. It has to have a blue pip on it. Qatar's on it.
I mean, I'll put it this way: I'm definitely going into green.
Okay, my bad. Qatar's on it. So, anyways, because Qatar's on it, that's an is it card to me. It's not a Rakdos card. That's not Rakdos to me, and I feel like they're messing with my format.
I would like to point out a little bit here. Can I cut out for a second, maybe? Callie, you know how we were saying that you might have Tism? You are getting irritated that there will be another color in a deck because, like, the color shouldn't be there.
Yeah, because I think color identity is important. Yeah, I love Commander. It's my format.
It tickles your Tism. It tickles your Tism that all the colors of the cards are matching the same, and this card would not match the same as the other ones.
I think
Highness, it gets so much worse than that.
Not autism. Like, stop telling me I have autism. I don't.
Look, man.
I am self-diagnosing you, okay?
Yeah, Highness, it gets a lot worse.
I don't know what to tell you guys. I don't see color.
Yeah, so
I don't see color. Yes.
Yeah, Highness. Let me tell you something. I have a friend of mine who, whenever they build a deck, all of their artifacts have to either be silver or brown. They can't mix.
Is it you? Is it
no, I don't really care. No, like I'm not spending $1,200 on a Mox Diamond.
Well, I was gonna say people freak out when I bring a deck that has different lands in it. I love how much you're fighting for this, and I think it's actually a great position for you to say this, like in the Magic community. By the way, I think it's a really good bit. But you don't actually believe this, do you?
Yes, it will genuinely piss me off to have a mana.
Oh, damn!
Really piss me off, dude. No, I'm serious. Like, color identity is what makes Commander Commander. And
okay, guess what I'm doing? You know what?
Having a blue pip in my Rakdos deck is ridiculous because people aren't good at Magic. They're like
Commander player only believes in Commander.
No, I'm just player loves her format, and I believe in the other formats. And yes, put the shit in another format. Don't put it in Commander.
I'm going to build a hybrid mono deck that's just mono green, and I'm going to make sure that every other color is in there just to piss you off.
Here, for the love of Christ, play your third copy of fucking Pyroblast.
Like you could, and that's what it's just like. It's silly. Like it doesn't fit deck building in my brain.
I get it. I got your perspective. I actually didn't think you truthfully believed this. I was like, oh, this is hilarious. This is a great bit for her to have. This is a great stance. Okay, moving on. And you're like, no,
I'm in the minority. I think you guys are in the minority though. Like if you go online or you go in the Magic Discord, like most people.
Oh, I don't care if I'm in the minority. That's fine. I've been a minority my whole life, man. No,
I think you're in the very vocal minority. Because again, I don't personally care. Like I'm being told, hey, you can play with a lot more cards. All right, cool. I'll play with a lot more cards.
That's exactly where I was at.
But I like that it's limited. Like I like that Commander is limited to like your color.
That was a Showy Joel's video.
So let's say they reprint this card in another set, and one is one in blue and one in red, and they read the exact same text, but you finally have one of one and one of over here. You're fine playing it that way. But you're just not okay.
Yeah, I want more copies.
We'll go in Kuja. Yeah, and the one in the blue.
Yes, I want more copies of Throw of Possibility.
I feel like that is just an autistic take.
I think it's following color identity.
I think it's just color. Like, it's it's like, hey, you can either pay with.
Look at all of these thrills.
With 4 quarters or $1. Either way, you can have the card. That's how I view it.
Cobb, this is actually a bad card. I realized something. It's not as an additional cost. It's part of the effect.
I think it's fine. All right, next
Yeah, I like it when it's part of the cost.
You could play that card that we just had up. I could play that in Kuja just to do damage. I wouldn't even have to discard a card.
Yeah, no, you don't have to. It's you may. It's literally just to put a lesson inside your graveyard. I think that's one of the coolest things. Like, if you're at the end game and you actually just need to put another fucking instant or a lesson with whatever you're running, like if you're storming, you don't have to do anything, but you've cast it and now adds it to the stack. Like,
yeah, I think it's a very good card for an Izza deck.
Yeah, I'm playing Malcolm Caddis for sure.
you're terrible.
It's excellent.
I'm gonna give it to Amy, and Amy's gonna go abandon attachments, tap Thermal Alchemist.
Love it.
next card.
All right, Uncle Iroh. Cobb, this is your card.
Yep. So I picked this. Like I said earlier on, Lessons is the name of the game. Uncle Iroh lets you cast them for one less. In Gruul, plenty of red, plenty of green lessons. And he's got Firebending 1, so you could already add that red mana. I'm here for it. I like him. Firebending in the command zone, out for 3. Also a 4/2. So he's kind of beefy, and he can boost himself up with all the lessons we have coming out.
What color is the White Lotus Iroh? Is he in Bant or is he in Teamer?
You can actually cast that instant sorcery we just talked about for free with this. So you can have like a mono red deck, right? And then you could cast that blue red card that's hybrid, right? For free. Just to piss everyone off.
Yeah, because you have...
Yeah.
Cool. Just wanted to point that out.
And you can... and it has flashback with Iroh Grand Lotus.
This is amazing. I love
that.
that.
If you put Uncle Iroh inside Iroh Grand Lotus, you can cast the card we just talked about for free.
Crazy. It's all synergy.
I love this. I love this so much.
I love when a plan comes together.
Yeah. I mean, you can also just play Uncle
Don't you
Iroh in like a
dare
mono green deck. Going on the theme of hybrid mana. Longfang Grand Secretariat. Whenever another creature you control or a land you control is put into a graveyard from the battlefield, put a +1/+1 counter on a creature you control. I think this is supposed to go into Persist decks. And the biggest thing actually holding back Persist decks in Pauper Commander is the fact that they actually all have hybrid pips in it.
False. This goes in any earthbending deck, especially when you earthbend Evolving Wilds.
You know what? You're right. I'm going to put this in my Toph deck. You know, the Teamer Toph deck?
Yeah. No, this also runs on Evolving Wilds. Evolving Wilds is a common, right? For
it is.
Yeah. So
yeah, we have like 5 copies of it.
So throw him out. Earthbend Evolving Wilds. Sack tap Evolving Wilds goes to the graveyard, comes back to the battlefield, and you can earthbend it again. You essentially run yourself all of your basics out of your deck, and you just pump this creature up.
And because it's hybrid mana, it can go into a Simic deck that I have already made. I am so happy right now.
You can put this in Jackal.
Yes. No, you can't because they still
have not changed the roaming deck.
Are you kidding?
For feedback.
Oh, I think the feedback is we do. We let Highness put this into our landfall deck, which is all about graveyard land recursion. But secretly, then I can just pump it full of a bunch more land graveyard recursioning ones. And then I just have a bunch of creatures that are lands.
Highness, that's every Jund land deck ever.
Shh, I don't want Jund. Okay?
You're pretty much there.
No, I'm Simic. Okay? Simic.
But you're wanting to put black in your Simic deck.
No, I don't want to
Then
put
just play
black in my
Blood
Simic deck. I only want to put this green 1 creature in my Simic deck.
Color identity wise,
it is
that is
1 and a green pip and a green pip. That's all I see.
This is the most Golgari card I've seen since Deathrite.
And now.
And you know what? That has a
Simic
hybrid.
deck.
No, but see, you can't put Deathrite Shaman in a Simic deck because it has a black pip on its activated ability.
Yeah, but this does not have a black pip anywhere. It only has a green
You know
pip.
what?
It's got a black pip right there in the casting cost.
I don't see it. It's not even on my screen anymore.
Oh God, I have to cross party lines. I
think Cobb is slowly joining. Yeah, thank you, Cobb. We agree on something.
Is it seriously just because I agreed with you originally? You're like, you know what? Actually, I never want to agree with Highness on anything. No,
I think it's just breaking. I think I agree with you, Cobb. I think it's breaking color identity to do
no, it's not. This card reads as either a blue or a red. It can read that way.
Cobb, I see you because the discard card draw is blue AF, and I would never put that in my Rakdos deck.
That's his Merfolk Looter.
But also, like, this to me does not scream green. Like, it screams very much almost aristocrats. So, like, I also wouldn't put this inside an aristocrat deck because, first off, like, it's too much. So no, I think it breaks a little too much of the color. This one breaks too much of the color pie. The one we just talked about earlier, which was the thrill of possibility. That's not breaking too much because blue is all about discarding and card draw. This is mainly about creatures dying, and then
that's the most black thing ever.
Yes, but I think there will be a lot of cards that definitely break the color pie more.
Not only that, but graveyard recursion in green is like a real thing.
Regrowth was printed in alpha.
But you think black when you think graveyard recursion.
That's why I'm saying
I actually think
this
green
idea is really cool because it is missing from the green side.
But this card isn't graveyard recursion. This is about cards dying.
Yes. Sorry. You're right. Yeah, it's not. I should explain. Hold on. Let me explain the deck. So my deck is basically I've got like the New Capenna lands. We've got that Vibrant Cityscape from Spider-Man, and basically they all enter. Then you tap, sacrifice them. Something happens, right? Whether you gain a life, whether you scry one or whatever, and you go find another land and it comes in, right? The whole idea is taking those lands, getting that land drop, getting them out, getting them back in somehow, and then, like you said, by being able to turn them into creatures, I feel like that allows you to put more in there to work with. And killing the lands off, my whole idea in the deck is basically getting my lands back out for my graveyard and throwing them back in there and kind of just rotating them. So them dying wouldn't be a bad idea. I'd be able to start flinging a bunch of lands. That's where my brain went. I'm sorry I kept calling it graveyard recursion. That's the whole...
No, that's fine. Like, again, that's still like the most green thing ever.
It makes the most sense.
That's what I'm saying. It's very green to do.
Because that's exactly what I said you should do with Evolving Wilds in a Pauper scenario.
That's why I was saying I agreed with you, and then I got excited, and then everyone's like, well, you can't put a black card in a Simic deck. That's not what Simic does. I was like, well, I get that it's not the iconic thing Simic does.
But there's a random excavator in green.
Yeah.
God, you guys are I've never started like homogenizing with the agreement more on these two color pips needs to be absolutely separated.
Thank you. They
don't.
So from your guys' perspective,
so important, and you're just gonna smack the color pie out the window, even though
the color pie's been dead for a decade.
Would you guys be okay?
There's still very much color pie identity.
So that's where I'm coming in and saying, if they just printed two versions of this exact same card, let's say this professor, right? They printed one that is a full blue only pip and they printed another one that is full red. You guys would be okay in that moment because Wizards produced two separate cards that you'd be like, fine, you guys can play in blue and you guys can play it in red. But because we put it on one card,
they did that in Arena.
Saying, oh, nope, can't do that now?
No, I'd be absolutely furious. I'm like, why did you print two cards that do the exact same thing and in different colors?
When you could just put this in an Izza deck. Yeah.
Yes,
you could just put this in an Izza deck. Yeah.
I was like, you could either need to make it Golgari or you need to make it green. And I like this when it comes to limited formats and 60 cards. But when it comes to Commander, it needs to be Golgari or Jund or Sultai because that actually makes sense.
Do you know what doesn't make any sense? The fact that this is a slow ass Archaeomancer. I don't know how we loop it. I like that it's a Merfolk Looter at least. No, so with Professor's Way, I think you can actually replay it continuously with first day of class because it gives all the creatures haste for that turn, so you can just keep popping it and getting something back. I think if you get back, what the hell is this thing called? Seething Song, I think you're fine.
I think Professor Say is going to be like a unsung, like decent Pauper commander.
No, Malcolm Kedis exists. That's my gold standard for Izlain.
Oh well, I mean, that I get it. Those exist. It's very difficult to beat. I'm just talking about like a single card commander for Izlain.
All right. Well, we'll talk about probably one of my favorite mono green mono green cards in the set. Platypus Bear.
Oh my
it's
God.
one in a green.
Don't do that. Please don't do
yes!
that. Don't do that. Like it's not. That's one. Or Simic, like or green or blue. Like it's not mono green. Don't do that. The rule hasn't even changed.
Guys, I just got the update. She's just left Common Theory Discord.
Oh my god.
Also, like, the rule has not changed. It's not in effect. Like, I don't think it's something we should be saying.
So I think I'm now the new advocate. I feel like this is my number one lot in life is to get hybrid mana into Commander.
Well, I think that, like, and I'm shocked that Cobb is, like, switching, because, like, I think if, like, all you want to do is break...
Because he's hybrid!
Then, like, sure.
He thought he was one side, but then he realized he's the other side.
Very casually. I play it for themes. I play it for fun. And, like, yeah, I think the color palette is very important to me. I think if you want to break your deck, sure. Go for it.
Okay, but here's the thing. I do think that there's a home for every type of deck. I do think that there is room for bracket 1 all the way up to bracket 4. I don't like bracket 5s. That's dumb. I just feel like it's a unique concept, especially, and I can't believe you feel this way because you have dove into the smaller kind of decks, right? Once you get into smaller decks, you don't have to have that color identity. Like I said, it was just like something like really cool that I got.
That's what makes
Commander
unique.
That's what makes Commander unique.
No, Commander has 100 cards with a commander. It's a commander with an army. Well, I guess technically that's not really the whole idea, but like essentially commander with your army, right? Like, who's to say that some of them traders that are hybrids don't belong in your army? I'm just throwing it out there. Just saying.
So I just want to talk about this card because it's the only platypus currently in Magic. We got rid of hominids. Oh no, hominids are still around. We got rid of syphilids. But we still have platypuses.
I don't know, man. Morophon exists. He's a platypus.
So, Verb, what are we going to do today?
All right, so back to actual good cards. Bender's Water Skin. So all three of you play...
That was pretty solid.
Wild.
Wow. Okay.
All right, so I have a question for you guys, because you guys actually play Commander a lot more casually than I do.
What?
Do you guys see three...
Perry the platypus bear.
Oh my god.
He's still going, by the way.
I know. It's fucking annoying.
Perry the platypus.
All right, so do you guys actually see 3 mana rocks play that often in like casual Commander?
No. Not even casual, I don't think so.
I'm gonna... Yes, you do. It's called Chromatic Lantern. And
I don't play Chromatic.
All right, well, we're talking about good cards.
See, little fiend.
Well... Can you relax for 3 seconds?
No, because I want to talk about good cards. Anytime I hear about Chromatic Lantern, all I hear is like, oh no, I can't afford proxies. I can't afford to go to a printer.
God, you know what?
Untapped during each untap step, like that's okay. But like no.
This card's sick.
I don't see 3 drop mana rocks in casual. But like
yeah, because this would just replace every single one of them.
Chromatic Lantern is in every casual 5-color deck.
Yeah, because it can't go to a printer.
I play against fun players.
Build
I don't think casual players are really playing 5-color.
I don't think I even included a command. I didn't include that at all, even in my dragons or my Joda. I think it's way too high of a cost. It's not worth our time. It's a whole slot.
I like this because of the ability to untap on each person's untap step, being able to have that mana for your silences, being able to have that mana ability for any of your just bounces. Like Flood Maw is still a common, right? Like, or is it an uncommon?
Into the Flood Maw, yeah. No, it's not a common, but it is 1 mana.
Yeah, so
Firebending lesson too.
Yeah,
true.
So having this ability, I think what the key for this, if it was just 1 mana of any color, booty. Being able to untap on each other player's untap step is key here.
I think this makes it a lot better.
What the hell?
That makes it a lot better than Chromatic Lantern.
Yes, I think that's exactly... I mean, minus the fact that I can't make my lands tap for anything.
1 mana of any color. It's not even colorless. If it was colorless, I guess it wouldn't really be good because your instants aren't...
Yeah, well, if you think about it, for 3 mana, you're making 4 mana.
Also, Decanter of Endless Waters... Decanter of Endless Waters is also 3 mana. Yes, there's plenty of 3 mana rocks out there. That
Please, I don't want to go on a Reliquary Tower rant right now. I'm
I know, what I'm getting at
no
here
one
is
brought it up. You did.
what I'm getting at here is there's plenty of 3 mana abilities for this. Like you can drop this on turn. You can still drop this on turn 1 right now in regular Commander. I'm not saying it's going to go in every single deck, but I do see its ability.
See, this man loves to break his decks. You can cast this turn 1 in Commander.
What? Yeah. Well, see, first.
No. Here's where
you're wrong. You drop an ancient tomb, and then you go ahead, tap that for 2, take the damage, drop the mana vault, tap 3, drop the waterbender's water skin, use the extra floating mana for a soul ring, for an arcane signet, and you can tap 2 for a talisman. You are now 5 mana plus on turn 1.
Or you could just go like Rog, Infernal Plunge, like a regular human being.
Highness, what were you saying?
No, I was going to say I'm a green player, so I'm not really worried about this stuff because we be untapping on people's upkeeps all the time. All the time. So much fun. No, it's a waste of everyone's time. I don't like it.
I think this card's pretty dope with its untap and unkeep as a common, even for 3.
Nah.
No, this card's great. Like if you're playing any 3-mana mana rock, just
with your mana that you just dropped on turn 1. I mean, I'd rather throw like a Muse down there and a friggin', a Bird of Paradise would be less expensive. A Bloom Tender, less expensive.
You know what's beautiful with that? With all of that, you can still play that Bloom Tender or Bird of Paradise.
That's what I'm saying. If you just created 5 mana, I wouldn't waste 3 of those manas to drop this. I would drop something else, is what I'm saying.
Yeah, I think this is great, especially in any Spellslinger deck. Like, Kuja gonna use this.
I'm gonna play this in Kuja too.
This is going in Kuja, like without a doubt.
I was like,
okay, I can see that.
I'm talking more for both standard and limited formats, and even including Pauper. I think this is a good idea, and this is good for mana fixing as well as being able to have that mana open for other people's combats.
I will say in limited 1v1, I will play this. I feel like I would, just because there are so many lessons. Like if we're doing pre-release, I would use this because if you're gonna have lessons out, it's nice to always have that one to drop them. That's all.
But 1v1, it only
1v1
once. In Commander, it would untap 3 times. Like you get essentially 4 mana for the cost of 3.
I'm just saying, like being able to tap yourself out and then know at the beginning of their upkeep you can throw an instant down. Like yip. I think that's where I'd be like, oh, this is where I'd see this card more valuable than I'd say in Commander. I feel like
I'm taking crazy pills because Highness just repeats the things I said like 5 minutes ago back to me.
Yeah, but she says it louder, so she's right.
Yeah.
Did I really? Again?
Saying it louder. There's absolutely no way she's saying it louder than I am. I can see how far my bar goes into the yellow and red.
You know what? At this point, then I'm just gonna be quiet. You can say all the smart things on your own. I actually didn't pick that up. That's what you said. So I'm sorry.
I didn't pick up. That's what.
All right, Highness. As a green player, how do you feel about your land having vigilance?
I love it if it comes on it, but like again, my lands be tapping and untapping like nobody's business anyway. But it's.
Is this our first ever land with vigilance? I've never seen this.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
You want to know why this is so important, though? Earthbending. Because of earthbending. So now at this point, you can go ahead and attack with this land. It'll have vigilance. So now I still get to tap my land on, guess what, other people's turns. Crazy.
It's a land.
Wow.
And you scry, or you can filter. That's crazy.
Yeah, this land's crazy.
That's uncommon.
We don't really play Crystal Grotto, but...
As a common, I think that's as a common. It's the filter. Yeah, it's fantastic. This is why I said it's like, ooh, this is a good land. And then Kunks told me Crystal Grotto exists, and I was like, whatever, man.
I'm not gonna lie, I read this wrong. It doesn't enter tapped. Since when does the land that scries doesn't enter tapped? That's actually a little crazy. Okay, this card might be a little bit crazier. I think they messed up just like a tad right there. I think it should enter
Crystal Grotto one more time.
Yeah, pull up Crystal Grotto. I don't know what you're talking about.
It's literally the same land, except for it doesn't have vigilance.
But it has vigilance, so that land is...
Yeah, the other one's a lot better.
Yeah.
Yes.
That's crazy. That's an insane land, and I'm going to put it in all my decks.
Yeah, same thing with this Pylon. Same exact card.
That's for Surveil, but yeah. I mean, hey, good. Let's add more land. Let's add more common lands that do good things. So
No, that's great for people who actually want a play set of this land. You have... I think 3. I think there might be like a 4th one somewhere. I just forget the name of it. I know it's Crystal Grotto, Conduit Pylons, and I think Home something Settlement.
Okay, so wait, hold on, Cobb. Listen, Cobb, are you listening? So with that land, we could then tap for a Soul Ring, and then we could cast that 3-drop mana rock on turn 1 with just those 2 cards.
Where are we getting other mana?
No, because if you're tapping the land for a mana, it's not the same as Vigilance. Vigilance is only if you declare to attack.
Oh, you Mana Vault. Mana Vault. Yeah, you're good. Yeah, you're good. Yeah.
Wait.
You're right.
Oh, I thought that you were tapping it for mana and then it didn't have to tap.
No.
Okay.
It still has the tap symbol.
Only when it's a creature does the vigilance matter.
Okay. I thought that it just, like, was written in the text that, like, if it was going to tap, it doesn't.
No, vigilance is only for attacking.
Okay. That's not as cool of a land anymore.
Well, no, it is, because this is the exact land you want to make whatever you're earthbending, and it's now it's an earthbend 5/5 like you were doing earlier today, right? You would have rather this been the land you used, because then you still would have had either mana at the end of your turn during second main, or you have mana available on other people's turns.
All right, so with that, we're going to wrap things up really quickly.
Right.
Thank you, everyone, for joining. Austin the Cobbgoblin Cobb, where can people find you online?
Yeah.
I am the Cobbgoblin on TikTok, Instagram, and I am one half of Sipstream. And we stream every Saturday at 8:30. We bring people on, we play little drinking games, and we play Commander. It's a good time, and we talk to them. And
right,
I will pass it off to my, the Rog to my the Rog to my Thrasos.
You mean the Thrasios to your Rog because she plays Bruce Trap?
No, I know what I said.
Okay.
The beatbox.
I'm Callie Shae, and this was really fun. I had a great time talking with you guys.
Where do we find you?
You find me at Callie MTG on all socials, and then you can catch me on Saturdays drinking with my besties, playing Magic on Sipstream on Twitch.
Yeah, perfect. And then finally, Magic Highness. Where can we find you online?
I'm the Magic Highness, and you can find me on Magic Highness at all socials. You can listen to me constantly repeat just what Cobb says, apparently. If you didn't hear him every time he was talking, come listen to me, and I'll repeat it. Anyway,
But louder.
I'm so glad I got to be on. Thank you so much for hosting me today, Kunks.
No problem. Anytime. I've been on your show so many times. You've never been on mine, so it's great to finally have you on.
By the way, Highness streams are in fact coming back. So if you guys want to show down a little bit, I might just make a hybrid mana deck. And whether it's a rule or not, I might just be a dick and I might just be a terrible person and rule 0 that it's a hybrid mana mono green deck. So
You can rule 0 or anything. That's a beautiful thing about Commander.
Perfect. I think I need to do it just to make my best friend so happy because she loves it so much. I feel like she would enjoy it.
I heard she appreciates it a lot.
But, thank you so much for having me today.
Thank you, everyone, for joining. We'll see you guys next week with the rest of the boys. Take care, everyone. Thank you for watching. And if you want to support the channel, please subscribe and join the Discord in our link below. And become a member over on our Patreon.
Shout out to all of our Patreons and YouTube channel members. Coberman, Aaron, Orzo Kadar, Sukinato, NYC Burrito, Little Rad Lotad, Frank, Scoob, Too Much Ado, and Josh. Thank you so much for all of your support and keeping the channel going.